Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. I am Average Joe, the Average Geek, and I am here today with another Punisher review for you today. Today, I will be talking about episode 4, entitled Resupply. At the end of my fair warning, you might hear some my kids, their little devices and such like that in the background, but that's okay. Family man, family time. So, in episode 4, in my episode 3 review, you might have remember me saying that I thought, the rest of the series is going to be balls to the wall action. Well, episode 4 undoubtedly slowed things down a little bit, and that is okay. We have some good stuff in it, though. Some really good interplay between the Micro character and Frank. We get some more Madani scenes with Sam, and they are investigating the Lewis killing in the previous episode, and they're trying to find these gun runners and gun smugglers. And of course, this is where Frank and Micro kick in. Great stuff. Frank talks to Micro quite heavily and tells him how you're one of these spooks and you can do all this kind of stuff. Hey, baby girl. You can do all this kind of stuff, man, but you're afraid of getting your hands dirty. Your wife said it, which was just brutal, man, referencing a man's wife like that. There's a lot of more great interplay between the two characters where Frank goes to Micro's house and helps his wife with, her car, and then helps her with the garbage disposal. And, there's some hinky stuff there, maybe a little sexual tension between Frank Castle and Micro's wife, and that doesn't make Micro happy at all. So we're getting that very nice interplay between the two characters, which I've talked about in previous reviews. That is continuing, and that's great, because that's where the show needs to be. Whoa, wow. Right? And that's when the show's at its best, is when we're seeing these two characters have very similar histories, yet approaching things in very different ways. That's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, the action kind of slowed down quite a bit in this one. They are, Micro and Frank Castle need to loot this, shipment of guns so they can go on their murder spree and get all the bad guys, so to speak. And that's primarily the meat and potatoes of this episode, is prepping for that, and then the actual acting of this heist. At the very end of the episode, there's this wonderful, wonderful scene where, Frank and Micro are in two different vehicles. Micro's driving the truck with the guns, and then Frank's in a Mustang. No hate for being in a Mustang at all. But they're driving through it, and Madani's chasing them in her car, and then Micro spins around and smashes Madani's car. She flips over, and she almost dies in this car wreck. And Frank goes over and pulls her out. And Madani goes, "Frank Castle, it's you. Did you kill Lewis?" And he very, very calmly, in this John Barenthal tone, goes, "You're damn right I did. Stay out of my way," which was awesome. This was great. Starting to get this power struggle between Madani and Frank Castle. This episode, like I said, it wasn't all action and stuff like that. It was about tension. This like taking a breath, this inhalation. To go to the rest of the season as they resupply the goods that they need. Good episode. Wasn't as good as episode 3, but it didn't have to be. It's building story. Yeah, good stuff. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. If you liked what I had to say, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a little watermark in one of these two windows, or you can, right below the video, you'll see that subscribe. Leave your comments below. What are you thinking about Punisher so far? Let me know what you think. I am Average Joe, the Average Geek. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will speak again very, very soon. Peace!